Hello everyone, this is Flammy. We're back for part 8. So in the last part, we did some raiding, and I've now fully trained my army once again. So here we are. We've now got balloons. I mentioned that last time, but we didn't have room for them to be complete, so we now get to attack with balloons. Oh boy. Although, I'm not sure I'm going to use them in this first battle right here. I was going through my recent replays, and I was checking to see who could be revenged, and if they had good stuff or not. And I found a good one, so we're going to go doing that one. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. But first I'm going to queue up these units here, so we don't really need to do it to have room this time, whereas last time we were spending elixir, that was the main purpose. More we're queuing units this time, so they get constructed while we are fighting. Actually only 10 of these, and 10 of these, and then we're good. You don't have to queue up your entire army, just you can see it's a 7 minutes worth right here in the top right. That's probably just fine. Okay, let me see if I can find out which one it was. So these revenge buttons don't actually disappear ever, so you can take advantage of that by browsing your old revenges. So for example, this one right here I think is the one I'm looking for. Level 21 guy. He attacked with 4 barbarians and stole 0 resources. Looks like it's a general I'm just ditching trophy sort of attack. So when I hit revenge, it actually loaded. A lot of people will either have shields or be online. And when it loaded up, oh, look at this. Oh, tasty, tasty. Yummy stuff right here. Okay, so how do we want to attack this? So they got an air defense, and it's actually level 2 as well, so there's no real... I mean, I could still put down the balloon. Like over here, it's out of range of the air defense. It would go here and then here and get shot down, but it would destroy that first. But I'm going to deploy giants on the top left here, and do some archers to back them up. I think I'll use my barbarians to take out this on the bottom. Yeah, giants on the top. Oh, they got clan castle guys. In that case, I'm going to put down guys up here to help them out. Oh yeah, I forgot about the air defense. The giants are coming this way, it looks like. After they destroy this, they'll come over here. The archer tower's not firing, that's good. The mortar is firing on the giants, but I'm not super worried about that because they got pretty high health. As soon as this cannon on the right starts firing, I can put down a couple guys to help out there. I'll put down some goblins here to start stealing resources. This will be our biggest raid yet, assuming all goes successfully. 6 here. Oh, I did 7. Put one more here because they're more effective. More of these guys are firing. Oh, it looks like the giants died. Damn it. Not fun. Well. So this might be a good time for some either clan castle reinforcements or balloons. I'm probably going to go with both, actually. The clan castle first, so it distracts the archer tower. At least for a little bit. Yeah, so it targeted the balloon second. I'm not sure if it'll be able to kill it. The archers definitely should if it doesn't. Come on, please survive. Oh, that's close. Probably should have let some more of the clan castle guys come out first. A bit of a screw up on my part. Yeah, I sort of screwed the pooch on this attack. I wish I had some goblins left right now, because I could deploy them on this side. They would run for the nearest resources, which is the storage, but they'd be too close to the cannon, or the mortar, for it to fire. Instead, we're stuck here watching. We got most elixir, that was good. Instead, we're stuck here watching these archers pink away at the mines, which don't have much. Actually, it's a good lesson while we're at it. So, each one of these arrows it hits, they lose some gold in the top left here. So, you can tell how much we are getting by the amount that it goes down on the top left. So we're getting about 50. Actually, we're getting exactly 50 each time. So 50 is a decent amount. It's pretty medium. If we're getting 20 or less, it's probably not worth deploying archers for it. They're just not going to pay themselves off very well, even if it's like completely undefended. This is a good tip for just raiding in general when you're just trying to pick off undefended resources. If you're getting more than 50, that means like 2 hits, the archer's already paid for itself. 2 more hits, and it's like making a solid profit. So, in that case, it's definitely worth it to raid them. Okay, so 1 star. Yeah, they could have gone a lot better in many regards. Oh well, live and learn. You guys don't make my same mistakes. I think I talked about sort of what I would have done differently in that attack, but my first mistake was expecting the Giants to go for the mortar next when they actually went for the anti-air. That was just because I just forgot the anti-air was counted as a defense, and I didn't forget it. I just wasn't thinking about the fact that it really did. So that, yeah, they would go for that next. Because hindsight is 2020, I probably would have deployed. So right here, I'm looking at the background, by the way. I can move it around. So this was the mortar right here, or the cannon. I probably would have deployed Giants here instead, because the closest next one was definitely the mortar. After the mortar, they likely would have either gone to the anti-air, the archer tower, or the cannon. It would have been a pretty even split, because they're all pretty equal distance. This one's definitely farther than the other two. Let's see, this is about 4 units. Yeah, most of them probably would have gone for the Archer Tower, so that definitely would have been a better plan. But we got what we were mainly looking for, which is Elixir. 80,000 Elixir is nothing to be sad about getting, especially when our main goal is to get up to 100,000 again, so we can buy upgrades. That's right, that's what our next priority is. Okay, so I did leave off at the end of last video with some unspent gold. So let's go ahead and spend some of that now. So I think this costs 90,000. So I could save a worker for this. That would be decent. As I mentioned last time, the upgrade for the air defense is not super important because the air defense already kills its targets in about 2 seconds each. But at the same time, it is also important to keep upgrading it because you don't want to be behind. It's also scary to see upgraded defenses, even if they're like air defenses and you don't have air. People will react to that. And lastly, and probably most importantly, it's easier to upgrade defenses now than later. Not to say that like 90,000 like recent gold to us is a lot right now. Later in the game, that will be pretty common. So like, if you watch any of my high level videos, you'll have like heard me talk about. Like, I'll spectate bases, and if they don't have, like, at least 75,000, it's just not worth the attack, because my army costs 45,000. What that basically means is, resources later in the game are going to be worth less to us. So, in one raid, we'll expect or hope to get 90,000 plus. Here, we are happy to get 80,000 elixir and 9,000 gold. So, resources are cheaper in the game, but builder time is also more valuable, which means to spend a day doing this construction, I'll pull it up. You can see it takes a day, right here, 1 day. That's going to be more valuable later. So I would like to do that now, if possible, but don't have to, necessarily. So we're 11,000 short on that. What would I upgrade if I didn't do that? I'd probably just come do these barracks, which is sort of a waste, because I can do this anytime, and they only cost like, it only takes 2 hours and costs like 3,000 elixir, 2,500 elixir each. So that's sort of like do it whenever. Such as when this finishes up in 8 hours when it's off video. So yeah, I guess I was thinking about spending some gold on these walls, but I think I'm going to hold off on that and start up this construction first, this 90,000 one. Okay. Let's see, beyond that. Army queuing. So, we spent our balloon. I wasn't sure we were going to spend the balloon, so I canceled it and queued giants instead. I could have queued giants behind the balloon, but then it would have finished the balloon first. And then we would have had 2 balloons, which will screw up your composition if you're trying to maintain a composition. So cue what you're going to spend. So I had switched that over at the beginning of this video. I was talking about something else at the time. I think I was talking about how I was spectating revenge matches. Okay, do we need wall breakers or anything? Nope, we got our 2 wall breakers. We need goblins, that's it. And there we are, 75 out of 75, so that's good. 12 more minutes, and we've already been going for 10, so I'm just going to cut the video here. I think I'll be back with another attack video shortly. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please learn from my lessons and don't make the same mistakes, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.